Hey everybody, welcome back to a 40k journey. My name is Nate, and today we are going to be taking a look at a Space Marine Fire Raptor gunship. This is a really big model from Forge World that I am painting up for a friend of mine. He built it, and it's a little rough in a few places, like there, but I don't blame him. Resin can be really tricky to work with, and the bigger the model, the trickier it is to work with, so no judgment here. But we're going to see what we can do with this. Yeah, it's got a lot of cool parts, and thankfully those ball turrets pull out and we'll be able to fix those later. But I'm going to start by overspraying a coat of darker red. And this is going to be Vallejo Surface Primer, German Red Brown. And just went over the whole thing, and then coming back in with my Wet n Wild makeup / dry brush and Mephiston Red, and going back over the darker paint. This is to kind of bring the whole thing up a little bit to kind of a medium red instead of the really dark red that is the German Red Brown. But this took a long time. The results speak for themselves. It looks fantastic, but this is not a quick process. So if you're hoping to bash out a kit this big in just a few hours, good luck. This took a while, but so far it looks great. Now, coming back in with Evil Sunz Scarlet, doing the same thing, only this time we're dry brushing with a little bit more paint on the brush. Normally with dry brushing, you wipe off almost all your paint before you actually put the brush to the model, but this time we're leaving it with a little bit more paint just so we can kind of fill in those median errors. And it's not 100% consistent, but that's perfectly fine. If you look at a real aircraft, the paint job is not consistent. You know, it gets worn by the weather. Now we're coming in with Iron Warriors to give a base layer for the metal parts. So that would be the heavy bolters, the VTOL thrusters, the thick cables you can see on the upper fuselage, the engines, and a few other places. So, looking good. And this is only part one. There's lots more to do on this model, so stay with me. So, thank you for joining me for this quick episode of a 40k journey. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Consider supporting the channel on Patreon, and I'll see you for part 2.